Hello, I am Tanya Andrews, and I am the Marketing Director for Pennant Publications, LLC. Today, we are doing an author interview with Dawn Doig. She has some amazing children's books out. They can all be found at www.pennantpublications.com. I would encourage you to go check those out. There's some amazing stories that she has written. Today, we are going to be talking about her book, Kydee, and it's a really cute little story. So we're just going to go on ahead and get into this and ask her some questions about it. So the first question would be, please tell us the history of your book and where the idea or inspiration came from to write it.
Well, the inspiration came from our cat, Kydee. Okay. We adopted her when she was 3 months old, when we were living in Mongolia. They found her behind a car in the freezing cold of winter. And at the time, we had two older cats, both females. They were 14 years old. And we were debating about getting a kitten in case one of them passed away and then the other one would be left alone. So we were humming and hawing about that. And then we saw the ad for Kydee. It was actually on Facebook. And we called about her. They informed us that if they didn't find a home for her, they would have to put her to sleep because she was being kept at the veterinary clinic and they didn't have the space to keep her there for a long time. So we went down and we met her and fell in love and took her home.
Okay.
And she is just an absolute joy still. Okay. We still have her here now in Cameroon, Africa, and she makes us laugh every day.
Okay. How old is she now?
She would be 4 now, 4 years old, and still as silly as ever. We call her our dog cat, our bird cat, our circus cat, because she can jump. Oh, the heights that she can jump, and she does these spins in the air. And we hear noises sometimes and find her on top of the door. The thin top of the door. She'll be up there walking on.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Sounds like a very interesting story, and thank you for saving her.
She is an absolute joy.
Okay. So then what is your favorite part of the book?
Did you want me to read it to you?
The whole book. Just the whole book.
No, just the section.
Okay. If you would like
we have these toys. We have these toys that I make up a lot of words. People call them my Donnerisms. So she has these toys with feathers on the end, and I call them her floofer floofs or fluffer fluffs, whatever at the moment. So in the book, she's actually playing with some of her toys. Okay. And so anyway, this is part of it. So Kydee bipple bopple boop goes flying off the bed, her fuzzy wuzzy feather thing whizzing overhead. Zing, zong, zung, up and down she jumps as the fuzzy wuzzy feather thing bingle bongle bumps.
Okay, good job. I would have tripped over that a lot. Very good job reading that. I think kids would have a lot of fun with that, trying to say all that and keep it straight.
I read it to the 3-year-olds at our school, and they giggled the whole time. So that really made it worth it.
Yeah, very neat. So the next question would be, what background or experience do you have in adopting animals or saving them or that kind of thing?
We've actually taken in quite a number of cats. We are cat people. I mean, I love all animals, but in terms of pets, cats are our favorite. They are pretty low maintenance. You have a litter box, but other than that, they're pretty easy to take care of. I give our girls baths, and they love their baths. They love to be washed and blow dried and brushed, which surprises a lot of people, but I talk to them the whole time, and they really enjoy it. But yeah, we've rescued a number of cats over the years. I don't know, I guess just generally I grew up with cats, so I know how to take care of them and know that they need a lot of love. Okay. These ones love to have attention.
How different they are.
Yeah. And these ones, actually we have 2, and Patches, when we first got her, was very standoffish. Now she cuddles up on our laps. She licks us all the time. She drools all over me. So when they get the right kind of love and attention, they actually do warm up to you and become quite a different personality, actually.
Okay, awesome. And so the next question is, what did you enjoy most about writing the book? I can kind of guess with how you read those parts earlier, the different words and explaining the things probably.
Yes, I just enjoyed really thinking about all the things the silly antics that Kydee does that make us laugh, and thought about, what would make children laugh if they were reading about her. So it was actually a pretty quick book to write just because of that. The history was there, the inspiration was there, and she is just so comical. So
and it sounded like it rhymed really well.
Well, I was inspired by Dr. Seuss. I always enjoyed his rhyming books. And so several of my books are written in rhyme. And I do, as an English teacher now, I teach English as an additional language to children learning English as their second, third, fourth, fifth language. I do know that rhyming is very helpful for remembering vocabulary. So I do enjoy writing in that style as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my children's books most of them rhyme as well. So I totally understand what you're saying. It makes it so much easier to write it.
Yes. I mean, sometimes finding the right words to rhyme it means you have to reword things a little bit. But when you're making up your own words, it also makes it easier.
Maybe I'll have to try that. Maybe I'll have to try that in some of my children's books. I'll give you credit for it.
Okay.
Okay, so what have you heard about the book so far? What reviews have you gotten? What have your friends and family said? The
reviews have actually been really positive, and they do talk about the rhyming. They talk about how fun it is. There have been reviews that have recommended the book for cat lovers, and for children who enjoy, who really love cats. So yeah, it has had some really nice feedback. And as I said, I did read it at school it was a group of 3 and 4 year olds in our pre-K 3 and 4 program. And they giggled the whole time, and they really loved it when Kydee bit Mama Yaffa Fluff on the butt.
Oh no!
You know how kids like anything to do with the butt or the bottom or the so that had them giggling, and they kept repeating that part over and over. It was pretty funny.
Okay, all right. So if people have friends or family that are cat lovers, or even some younger children, they would probably want to look into getting this book as a gift, or just because, and share that with their friends and loved ones.
I think so, because it's just a lot. I mean, it does make you giggle because she's just so silly, and it's a heartwarming story because, she was rescued as a tiny kitten. And the fact that she was rescued and brings us so much joy, maybe that would inspire somebody to go and adopt a little kitten as well, adopt a cat, even an older cat that needs a home, right? As I said, Patch's personality has changed, and she was 2 when we got her.
Okay.
So, with the right love and attention and, the right environment, they can be very, very loving and just such a wonderful part of your life. Okay. There are fur babies.
And that you answered the next question, how do you think the book will help others? And I think you just pretty much answered that. And encourage to go rescue or adopt animals who are at shelters and need some love.
Yeah, not always tiny kittens. We've had older ones, actually my daughter adopted a cat that was 10. She's now 16.
Oh my.
So, there are older ones too that need a special loving home too.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then the illustrations, who did the illustrations for your book?
For this one, Savannah Horton.
Okay.
She has actually illustrated quite a few of my books and has done a lovely job. Yeah, so she's
right. Would you like
she's
to
a wonderful illustrator.
Show a little bit of your book, show the cover and maybe one or two illustrations inside?
There's the cover. I don't have the most recent one because the newer one actually won a cover contest. So it
Oh,
won a silver medal in a cover
awesome.
contest.
Okay.
Congratulations, Savannah. And okay, let's see. So here she is chasing her floof and her ball
Oh,
and
how cute.
so
Okay.
having
Very
fun
nice.
chasing things. And I'll just show you the section with Mama Yafa
Okay.
where she bites.
Oh, goodness.
Uh,
Oh,
and
okay.
at the back of the book, I've also included pictures of the real cats.
Oh, I was gonna ask
So
if there were pictures, if you had done that, a
this is
picture.
Kydee when she was
Okay.
wee. And one moment.
Okay. Are you gonna get, oh, yay! Oh, there's
This
the
is
real cat.
Kydee.
Okay. Hi. Hi, kitty.
Yeah, who's that? Hi, who's that?
Okay. Thank you for
Yeah.
getting the real thing. Okay. Well,
So,
thank you. And then also, what other books are you working on? What's in process?
right now I'm contemplating branching out into a different genre and writing a memoir.
Oh,
So I have started an outline for it.
okay.
I have written up some other children's books. I just haven't pursued anything with them yet. But the memoir is more the one that I'm kind of humming and hawing about right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll pray that that works out for you if that's what you want to do and it can come together.
Thank you.
All right. Well, as always, we thank Debbie and Pennant Publications. She's awesome and amazing,
Definitely.
and I wouldn't be where I am without her.
You know, honestly, I say this all the time, and I've told Debbie this, that I appreciate so much that she believed in my books, believed in my stories. I've now had 15 children's picture books published through Pennant.
Yep.
Thank you, Debbie.
You are awesome,
So, and I'm
Debbie.
sure there'll be more to come.
I'm
What's
at
that?
15 as well.
Oh boy,
So
congratulations.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. Well, same to you. And they're working on a couple of more. So yeah, and thank you to Savannah, your illustrator. That's a very cute book, and she did a good job
Yes.
with that.
She
So
did a wonderful job. Yes.
all right, would you like to add anything else about the book or what you're working on?
No, other than I'd love to see it in more libraries. This one is actually from our school library. I donated it. So
Okay.
it'd be wonderful to see it in more libraries. And
Okay.
I have received some pictures of children. I love getting those. So,
Okay. Awesome.
if people do buy one, I'd love to see pictures of them reading it.
Okay. All right. So again, if you would like to buy this book by Dawn Doig, it is Kydee, and it's about the cat, and it looks like it's a wonderful, amazing story. www.pennantpublications.com. Dawn, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this will gather some interest for the book about your cat, and you'll start getting some responses on that.
Thank you for having me, Tanya. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You have a wonderful day.
You too. All the best.
Hi.
Keep safe.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay.